Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna dive into all products API. So we are going to implement all the API in our front end. Okay, so alright, let's keep dive into. So first I open up my VS Code, and inside client we have source folder, and inside source folder we have these pages and this store. So first understand the product slice and API function. So as you know, we import this API, this API file inside this product files, and we make it asterisk. That means all the file we want to use in this product slice file, right? So first our Thunks function is create product, right? So understand it. Let's understand it. So just we are getting form data, and then we are call this create function. So now this is a create API function, and the base URL is localhost 5004 API / products. This is the base URL, and then based on our endpoint we navigate to that particular resource, or we can call. So for create product we are passing, like we are using post method, right? So we are requesting this form data, and then also content type is multiple. Let me show you the backend simultaneously so you can understand as well. So this is our post. This is our create product endpoint, right? It's a backend route, and then so if you get any error, right, so we can catch this here, reject with value, or if our response is successful, then we can assign here, right? So let's console log it. Okay, so I put here. So when you create, we can understand. Let me show you the products, the controller. So we structure here like this. Yeah, products, not product. Okay, this product, it's gonna be product, not products. Okay. Yeah, here you go. So get product. So this is a slice, and second slice is like get all products. So all the product, right? And we are passing a params. So based on user filter, we want to fetch, and we are going to use this slice in different features, like for fetching all the product, and also to fetch to query on search like in a page. So where you want to use these things, so I will explain to you, don't worry. And so first we are passing these params, and this is the API function. If you look at, then you can see, and yeah, this is the params, and as a default we are passing empty object. That means if, because we are going to use this get all product. So on here, so this is the product list page. So with this product list page, we are not going to passing any params, right? So that's why we are putting empty object. But when it comes to search product, so then we are getting this things, right? So yeah, we are passing all the filtration. If you look at all the filtration, yeah, So that is the things. And the next, so and now product slice. So here we mention all the we we initially set our name is product, and initially set is total pages. So total is 0 and page is current page, and pages is how many page are left to see or visit. And then products, so this products for global, right? So user can see this all the product and current product for a particular few product. And then seller product, so what how many, so for seller side, seller can see their product, and then loading, create loading, fetch loading, and all the loading here, and then at the end error. And then you also use a reducer to clear the all the things, clear error and clear all the loading, and then extra reducer. So first add case is create product. So when we are submitting, so we're getting pending, right? And then true, and then when it fulfill, right? So we just assign the entire object inside these products and push. So we have to use simultaneously also, we have to update this seller products array, right? Action payload, and then create loading false, right? And then for reject case, we also create loading false, and all the error we assign here, right? So this is the things, and products and seller products, right? And we're using push. So like if you want to update anything, so you have to update simultaneously for product and for also seller. Just, and then the second is get all product. So pending is loading true, and then error false. And if it is fulfilled, then assign all the data. So action payload products, assign product. So if you yeah, this way we structure products, response data, products, total, page, and pages. So we return this way. So we return our object, right? We return our object, and that, so based on our returning, we have to assign here. So we are accessing that object. We have this pairs, this key, right? So action payload products, total, page, and pages, and then we update all the state, right? And this issue we already handle here. This issue we handle here, right? And if fail, then loading false. This is a basic thing. Just we are assign here. Just we update here, right? So this is the create product and get all product, and then get product by ID. So if you click on it, so it redirect it take you to its product page, right? So it's mean product by ID. So particular product you can see, right? So it's redirect you to its own page. So product detail page. You can see this page. So this is yeah. For that we have to do this way. So we are getting product ID, and then we are calling this API function, and then here you are just passing product ID as a dynamic ID. If you go to backend, so you can see get product by so yeah, get product by ID, and yeah, this is a dynamic ID, right? Make sure you have make sure just use this colon, and here you go. So and then also I console log it, and then if we get error, so we can handle here, or if our request is successful, that means the response is okay. So we assign entire object inside here. But if you go to the way we structure here, so here you are returning this object, and particularly no get product by ID. Yes, get product by ID. Yes, we are returning product, right? So we have to do this way. Yes, product. So yeah, I think if you follow along all the things, so you can understand, because we are following same structure. Get product ID, and then also for get give review. So and for give review, we are getting product ID and data, and then also we are calling this API function, and here also we are passing product ID and data, and then application JSON. Header is content type application JSON, and it's a dynamic. If you go here, so you can see product review, the clone product ID / review, right? So this is the dynamic product ID, and here you are. So and then we are assigned the entire review the way we structure here. So yeah, this way so we are sending a response object. Okay, so success message and review, we have review, and yeah, so that review we only care about here. So yeah, response data and review. So we return and get product by seller ID. So yeah, I think we have. Let's first comment out it. Or if you can get, yeah, then get product by seller ID. So we can talk about later, but yeah, seller ID and same things like it's just like get by product ID, but we only care about that seller product. This is seller ID, and then we are calling here, so we are passing seller ID, and yeah, and then we are caring about seller product and count. So we are passing date and data, and then assign here and count. That's it. This is a get product by seller ID, and then update seller product ID form data, and then ID form data, and we're calling this. So yeah, update seller and seller / ID, and yeah, and then we are assign product, and then delete seller product ID, and then ID and message response data message. So if you follow this ID, we are not delete seller product, right? So we are passing ID and then ID, and then we are getting ID. So update product and then delete product. But if you look at here, we're not passing any ID, right? Yeah. So this ID we are getting from frontend, right? Because it's don't need, because you are deleting your own product. So that is the case. And yeah, and now let's understand all the extra reducer, because we have difficulties. So first we're talking about it like get product. So yeah, we just assign and update the current product, and also reject fetch loading, and then so give review. It's a little bit complex, right? Because we have like this review like associated with other collection. We have to make sure and they get updated simultaneously. So yeah, so state action, and then state current product, and so we are using if statement. If state current product is true, and also we are using and short circuit, right? An operator. So state current product ID is equal to accent payload product. If they are equal, so the current product, that means where you are. So current product means like if you go to, this is a, suppose this is the current product, so this is the ID, current product ID, right? So yeah, that is the thing. So current product ID, and whatever product we are getting from frontend, backend, that ID, if they are matching, so this expression is true. When this expression is true, so run this block of code, right? So here what we are doing, we are just a review. We have review field inside current product, right? So if you understand our model schema, so we have inside product collection this reviews field. Now what you can do, we have to assign that product inside this review. So we are doing here, and then we update, and then we also use a nested if state. So we are updating this reviews field, and then also you are checking accent payload average rating. If exists, then also update it. So accent payload average rating, so we are updating that field also, and then we make it false, right? Review loading false, reject gets false, and assign accent payload, right? This is the review extra reducer 3 case. And now get product by seller ID, right? It's very simple. Just update and accent payload seller product, just update that seller product and make it false, and also false, and assign the payload, and then update seller product. Now also it's a little bit complex. Why? So first we create a update variable, right? And we assign the entire accent payload object inside this update product. Right now update product have all the data from backend, and now we are checking state products. So this product is a global product. That means this, all the user can see this product, right? So, and then is equal to state products. So we have array. So this is the array. If you look at, this is the array. This product is the array, right? So yeah, now we have to look through. So we are using filter, and then we are checking the condition. If product ID and ID, sorry, no, yeah, this is the thing. So yeah, we are just using map, like to look through, and then product, this product ID, which means whatever product inside array, this product ID, and the data we are getting from frontend, that product ID, if they are equal, that means assign the product ID, update it, right? And then we update it, right? And then also we have to we are updating these products, but simultaneously we also have to update the seller products, right? So instantly user, let's say seller can update their product. So on UI, user can see the updates, like the updated product instantly. But what about seller? So seller also can, the way we have to do, so seller can also see the same effect. So for that, this line is all about. So we are updating that seller product field same way. We just look through, and we are checking this product ID is equal to that ID. If yes, so update this seller product. And then after that, you also checking state current product, and you have to understand also we have this thing. So this is the current product. Let's say you update that image. So let's say the user watching this, visiting this page, so they can also update instantly. Yeah. So yeah, so they can see the updated view instantly. That is the things. So this line is all about state current product and state current product ID and update ID. If they're equal, run these things, update product, and now it gets updated, right? The current product get updated. And for reject case, just make it false and then assign the error. And similarly for delete seller product, for delete, it's also a little bit confusing. This is the ID. This ID is coming from Frontend, right? And we are checking now. This is the product ID and state products, okay? And we are just using filter. So filter are just looking for if the product ID, that means the product we are watching, right? And the ID, we are the product ID inside our product array, and this ID the product we are updating. If they are not equal, if they are not equal, okay, that means uh, except this two ID, keep other ID and delete this. So filter is saying indirectly just delete the ID matching and delete the product for matching and keep it the other product, right? That are the things. And then listed product. So and also we have to do for seller product, and this is the global product for user, and this is the seller product for seller. So we are doing same things, nothing else. And also for current product, right? So this logic is similar to the update. So and then we are export this action, like clear error and reset, right? And yeah, this is the product slice. And now let's understand the UI. So we are going to implement so yeah, and it's very simple. Let's understand the UI. So inside pages we have the product folder. We have all folder. First understand create product, this UI. So yeah, and create a product. So we are going to achieve this UI. So you can design based on your requirement and the way you want to design. So I just make it simple and visible, right? So yeah, so first understand this create product. So I import all the basic things, and this is a create product Thunks function, and then I create a function, a constant, and it returns the categories, right? The object, and also the subcategory also return our object, and subcategory have each the key is category. Inside subcategory we have the key is category. This is the electronics, clothing, and footer. So these two are is very important. We are going to use a lot these two things. So and you will be confused, but don't worry, I will make it simple. And then we are creating loading and error from product, from store. And then this is the use state. So name is empty string, and then all the things, and then category. First is 0. So first is 0. So we have, so this is a 0, second, third. So if you look at, we have already selected electronics, right? Because we make it 0. If you change, let's say if you change 1, so you can see this clothing. You can see clothing. Now you see the clothing and top wear, right? So yeah, let's make it 0. Right, so this is the thing. Subcategories, then categories, and then 0 and 0, right? So yeah, and then image preview and as an empty street, because we have image preview, we have multiple image, and this is a handle input change, and we have to, and this is a tough one, but it's easy to read, but it's complex, and this is the bigger one. So yeah, so I'll explain to you. So this handle input change, yeah, we are destructuring name and value from e target, and then this is a setter function, and yeah, so setter function, like we update the form data, right? So and just we are copying first, and then we update this update form. So this is the old data, right? And then this is the new data, and then we assign update form, and then we are using, if name is category, then update these things, right? And yeah, because if you change here, so you have to update the input field, right? Right, so it's update, right? So it's update, right? And that is the thing, and then we return update form. So this is a handle input change, and if I explain to you, it's a very simple, like same, and then setter form. Just keep the previous all the data and update the new one. Now also track the category. So this is the name. If name is equal to category, and the subcategory is equal to this one, so it's keep it, right? So I think guys, both are valid. You can use based on your thing. So I just just comment out this one, and yeah, and then handle image change. So we are using array, right? Files array, because we are using multiple images. So and it's return a file list, so where we have multiple files. So we are going to, yeah, and so that's the things. So we are making array, and then we assign files, and then we are using setter function, and we use split operator. So keep all the old data and add the new one. So and even and also prev.images. So keep it the previous image and add the new one, right? So all the new files, and then so we are using array because we are going to a loop. That's why we need array. So yeah, so this method is helpful for using array, because yeah, you can look through any loop method, like yeah, in order to iterate we have to use map or any loop method, right? So without array, like you couldn't do that. And we are doing here to create a temporary URL to show the preview. So we are assign all the URL inside the preview, and then we are updating with help of setter function, and also we are tracking, keep the previous value, and then also add the new one. All right, this is a handle change, a handle image change, and now remove image. So we are grabbing index from where you want to, where we are sending, where we are calling the event, right? So I'll show you, just understand these things. Index, so this is the index, let me go. Yeah, this is the index. So we are passing this index, right? And yeah, and this index, so when you use map, we are getting two things. First is the data itself, and second is index, right? So this is the data and this is the index, and here we are passing this data, this URL, and this is the positioning. So yeah, and we are passing that position. Why? To remove these things. Let me show you. If you click, let's say right now we are, this is the 3. So how like if you click, now it's removed. So how this this UI understand these things? So yeah, if you click here, now it's removed, not this one. How? Because you are tracking the position, and we call it, it's an index, right? And we are passing this inside this remove image function, right? And let's back to the, and yeah, so this is a setter function, and we update that setter function. So keep it all the previous data, and then update the images, right? And prev images, and we are using filter, and that means here we are not care about the data itself. We are only care about image. So we ignore the data, but we only care about the index, and this index is not equal to the index we are getting. So remove it and keep other things, right? These are things. Now also, and this one for real data, and where you want to update, where you that type of data you want to send to backend, and this is the for image preview. We have to do same things, right? This is the remove image, and then handle submit. So also we have two codes. So first we are using keys and we are using entries. So as I told you earlier, so object provide three things: keys, values, and entries. So it's a method, right? When you use from data, so we can use object. So it's create a object, and then so we assign this from data, because we want to work with data like file and text. So yeah, and then this is the form data, and yeah, and we are just we are using for each to iterate all the field, the key value, and then keys images, update this, otherwise update this. So if let's say it's an image, that means append all the images. This is the image and this is the name, and yeah, and if there is a text, so update this data. That's it. And then calling the, then dispatch the create product with the data, and this is the data, this is the entire data, right? And then show the message and set from data. So yeah, set image preview and make it null, empty string. So if you call it, you cannot see anything, right? And just clear it. And this is the UI. So this is the main div, and then we have this h2 error, and then form. Form is simple. This is the product name. You can see it's very simple, and I think we already talked about a lot. This is the product name, this is the description, and this is the price in stock, this is the price in stock, category, subcategory, and then this is the upload image section, right? So yeah, and yeah, like it's a basic CSS. I think you guys can understand very easily. So I'm not going to explain. And this is a category and subcategory, and yeah, from data category, And I want to explain you a little bit here, because if you look at how it's understand, as I told you, if you click here, it's update. If you click here, it's update because of this thing. So this is the control value, right? And we know this is a control input field, right? So yeah, and then we'll map all the value, and this is a cat, and this is a value, and this value, right? And then also subcategory, and yeah, value from data and subcategory, and also subcategory from data category, and then map all the subcategory, and then subcategory value, and then so this is the UI. This one you can see, right? This is the things. I hope you understand it. And then image upload, product image, and like upload button, and then yeah, this is the basic. And then preview. If image preview is greater than more, then show this UI, right? And yeah, preview index, and then image tag button, and then remove image. This one, and submit button. And yeah, so I'm not spending more time on UI, but I just spent time on where you have to understand. Otherwise, you will face a lot of issue. So I'm focusing on that on UI part, but logic part I explained everything in details, right? So yeah, this is a create product. So let's see it's work or not. So let's say I create a product, name is 10, right? And description like product, like I have to do faster. So what? I just copy it, paste here, price let's say 100, stock let's say 4, and category is let's say clothing, and top wear, okay, and upload all the other images. Right, and let's see. Now you see it's uploading. Here you go, product create successfully. Let's check it. Here you go. This is the product, right? This is the product, and here you go. You can see the full image. You can see the full image, right? So yeah, it's working. And now understand the next give review. Let's understand first. We 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 have work create product, and let's understand give review. So give review means you can see the form, right? Then you can select the star, and then you can give the review, right? So and then you submit whatever you can write, then submit. But I'm not gonna do it, because if I do it, then I cannot do it again. So when I complete, then I can show you that demo, right? So I import the basic things, and also I getting the give review Thunks function and reducer clear error, right? So yeah, and review loading an error from that product store, global store, and then form data, rating and comment, and then success message, and handle input change. The similar, we are destructuring, and this is the setter function, and handle submit. If form data is not, if there is no rating in form, so please select a rating. So without selecting any rating, you cannot submit. And then we are calling, we are dispatching this give review. So here we are just passing, this is a product ID, and because this Thunk need two things, product ID and data. So if you understand, when you are passing object, you have to put the same name, otherwise it's not going to work, because it's an object. So that is the things, and this is a product, and this is a data. Inside data, we just we are doing these things. and rating just we make it we count it number, and then comment, product ID, data, and comment, right? Yeah. So data we have two things, rating and comment. The product ID is the product ID, and then message, set success message, form data, and set timeout. So in 3 seconds the message will clear automatically, and then we are handling the console log, we are handling the error, and then we're using use effect. So if error is there, just alert and clear the error, and this is the basic UI. So if success message is true, so this message, and then form, rating, and this is the one change handle input change, and this is the value, and we are using option, this one, right? This one. But if you notice here, for 1 we have a star, but for 2, 3, I make it plural stars. And in order to achieve these things, we have to go through the loop. So we have to use the loop. That's why we create these things. This is a default, right? And yeah, we'll make it array, and then we just a map through. We are iterating, and then num, and then option. So if num is greater than 1, then add is, otherwise keep it same. That's it. And then comment, text area, row is 4, and yeah, form data, and button, review loading, and that's it. Let's check out. This is a give review, right? So yeah, I select 5, and then it is good product, and it's a simple message. So now you see review submit successful. Within 3 seconds, it is gone, right? It is gone. And now if you look at here, you can see the 5 star, and now 5 star, and right? So yeah, it's work. And let's move forward the product card, product details, and product list. So if you look at here, I think, and all the things we have to assign here inside this app route. So as I told you, all the things I did here, right? So yeah, so this is a create product. We import it, and yeah, create product, and then we're going to understand this product list and product dynamic ID, right? Let's understand. First, let's understand product list, right? So this is the product list page. This is the product list page, and we separately use component to create a card, right? Let's understand it. And I think, guys, if you notice, if you watch my previous first previous earlier, so you can see this UI is now changed because of I changed a little bit, right? Just this UI, nothing else. So this is a product list, and yeah, I import get all product Thunks function, and then params. So it's like if you're not passing any things, just make it empty. That's the things, and then we are destructuring all the things: product, loading, total page, and pages for store, right? And then we are using we are using use effect, and then we are calling this dispatch. Like we are dispatching this, get all product. That's it, and then loading loading product and no product available, and then this is a basic UI. So we map all the products. So this is the array, and we have, this is the array we have recently we discussed on our product slice. So this is the array, and we map, and then this is the component. So we are passing we are passing props. So this is a key, and this is the product. And now then this is the basic UI inside below the you can see, right? And now let's understand the card, because we are using card. So card, and yeah, we are getting that props, and then we are destructuring all the field inside product. We have ID, name, and images, and we have multiple images, right? And then price, average rating, a 0, right? And then we create a use state, and at 0 current image index, and set current image index, and this one to understand. So we have, if you click on it, you can see it changes the images, right? Yeah. So in order to track that the location, so we are using this use state, and then next image. So this is a function, right? And so in order to understand these things, we are using this function, because if you, so let's say we have 3, 1, 2, and now if you click, now again you are back to the first one, right? So how we how we achieve it, right? Right. This is a question. How did we achieve it? So this way. So image length is greater than 1, then show these things. Otherwise, if you look at here, here you cannot see, because here we have one image. Here we have more than one image. So that is the things. If there is one image, don't run this function, right? And if more than one image, then update this current image index. So, and yeah, we are updating brief.plus, and then we are using module. So image length, we are using module, that means this brief and the +1 index. So whatever index we are getting from the, if you click here, okay, and yeah, and here we are updating that things, current image index, and yeah, just make it, and then this is the UI. First is price, this is the price here, and yeah, and this is the product image, and image current image index. So yeah, based on our selected image, we are displaying, and if no image, show the no image, and carousel dot. So in order to achieve this dot, we are doing these things. So yeah, we just map through the images, and then this image, this is the data itself, and this is the index, and we are using spam, and then if index is equal to current image index, if they are equal, that means make it true, which means I'm selecting on. So you can see the orange, that means I'm selecting on, and if the index I'm selecting on, and the index is showing, so make orange, otherwise white. This is the carousel dot, and then the product info, and this is a name, and also you are using array. Why? There is a catch. So this is the, like, we are using array, like, in order to achieve this beautiful star, right? Right now we have 5 star, but we have no star, I think. Yeah, here we have 4 star, and yeah. So how we can achieve these things? So first we are using array, and then we make it 5, right? And then we look through it, and this is the same thing. This is data. We ignore data, just we care about the position index, and then if the average rating is greater than the position, then show this fulfill a star. Otherwise, show this empty a star, right? That is the thing. And then just make it 1, right? Full, and after a point 0, right? That is the things. And then it's a view details button. So if you click on it, you can visit, because already we have we have this and then we have this this, and we are import this product list right here, and yeah, we import here. So yeah, we import here, and yeah, product ID, and then product details. Now let's understand the product details page, right? So this is a product detail page. So here you are importing all the importing things, right? Use state, use effect, and use param, use navigate, toast, and this is a get product by ID, right? Thunk function, and add to cart button. This is a thunk function, and then give review. So right, so let's understand step by step. This is a product ID by using use params, and here you are destructuring. So like the way we are name it, we have to name it here, right? Because we are destructuring here, nothing else. This use params return our object, and inside we have this key. So we are grabbing that key, and then we are calling use dispatch, use navigate, and then current product. We are getting current product from product, and then all the use state, select image, set select image null, and quantity set quantity as a default 1. So give review and all the state as a false. So and then we are calling it. If product ID is not, then show the message in toast invalid product ID, and instantly back it and navigate user to home page and instantly stop that code. So this code is not going to work because we return nothing, right? So when you return early, that means stop that code. Or if product is exist, so call dispatch this get product ID with this product ID, right? And yeah, product ID dispatch navigate, and then also you are using use effect here, current product images, and if greater than more than 1, then set select image current product images 0, which means if you visit, like let's say if you visit, so automatically you can see the first images selected here. So you can change it, but first you can see this one. How? Because yeah, current product images, so images is an array, so this is the first image, right? Yeah, that's it. And then this is the loading stage. Yeah, loading state UI, an error, and then product not found, please try another product. And this is the UI. This is a div and another div. So we have 3 parts. This is the left part, this is the middle part, and this is the right part. This is the left part, this is the middle part, and this is the right part, right? And yeah, now this is the left part, middle part, right part. And yeah, so let's understand the left part. So yeah, we are using flex column, and yeah, and this also UI it's a responsive. So yeah, and current product images length is more than 0, then show this UI. So current product images map image itself and index, and then yeah, source image, otherwise no image available. This is the left thumbnail, and then middle image. So selected image, whatever image we select, show here, right? Show here, and then third section is all the information here, all the information. And also inside the we have the action button. This is and then we have action button. So this is the 3 action button we have, 1, 2, 3. Because you can add, let's say add quantity, right? You can add, it's a 2. Now we have in card 1. So if you click on it, just look, it's updated. It gets updated, right? It gets updated. 3. Yeah, that are the things. And yeah, this is the quantity, and you can decrease, increase, and then you can call this add to cart button. So, and we are passing these 2 things, product ID and quantity. Okay, so we can work with this. Yeah, we will understand add to cart button very soon. Okay, for now, just understand we are just calling this add to cart component, and we are passing this product ID and quantity. And inside that component, we are handling the logic and the UI, and then it's a button. So yeah, and we are updating, and it's a toggle, right? If so, hide review and show review. Same for show review. Show review. If current product review is more than it's 0, then show the entire UI. Just run this review and show, which means, and here you go. So now you can see all the review on this product, right? So yeah, if product review yes, it means if product review more than 0, then run this code. Otherwise, skip and current product review map, and then yeah, F circle, and this is the UI, nothing else. And then yeah, and then give review button. So yeah, now everything is good, right? So yeah, this is the UI. So far we discussed create product, give review, and if you understand here, and we import this file, product details, right? And yeah, so you have to import the parent component, right? We have to import the parent page, right? Otherwise, yeah, I think as you know, yeah, we already talked about the entire product, the backend, the front end, and the UI, the user slice, right? So far we are we are we did a good job, right? Yeah. So for now, I think it's enough. So thank you so much.